Hey everybody. Okay, so this should be a fairly short video. What the hell was I doing? This is working. Sorry. My brain's just not really working today. Um, okay, so like I said, it's going to be a short video. I'm just going to go over the short analysis essay with you guys. Okay, for right now, your video on Beowulf will come either Wednesday or Thursday this week. Again, reason being, I don't want you guys relying on my videos to do your homework. And I'm so stupid that I only realized this, like halfway through the fucking semester. Sorry. Anyway, I digress. So bear with me as I pull up the rubric for this for us to go over. The short analysis essay rubric essay is different from your short reflection because you are no longer allowed to use first person. Okay, so in those short reflections, you guys were allowed to say, in my opinion, I think, I feel, I believe, you're allowed to use I. Okay, this time in your short analysis essays, you're not to use I. Okay, you're going to choose something to analyze about the reading. Okay, so we are going to take a gander real fast. Same thing though, it's going to be, how's my hair? 3 to 5 pages. Okay, you guys should be used to this part by now. Hold on, Luce. All right, so you're going to try to address a theme, a motif, a symbol, a character. Okay, and what does analyze mean? It means dig deep, interpret, kind of pick apart, break down what something is, who someone is, what they are, what they, look at it as the who, what, where, when, why, how. Okay. So what else did I say? You are going to do something. I don't even know. Sorry. So I believe I gave you guys topics again on this. I did. Okay, perfect. So you only have 3 of these and that's it. And then since you already did your second rough draft, you essentially only have 4 assignments left. So it's these 3 and then your final draft, and that's it of your research paper, I mean. Okay, so same things, intro and conclusion, or how I'm grading it. These are, worth a little more points. Your commentary, your evidence, your focus. Remember, you need to be putting quotes in and you need to cite them and you need to have a works cited page, okay? Everything should be in proper MLA format. You lose a lot of points when you don't do that, okay? So double space, Times New Roman, 12-point font, a heading, a header, a title, a works cited page, quotations with proper citations, okay? All of that needs to be in this. So this first one that you have coming up on Beowulf, which is due this Friday, you have 3 potential topics. Obviously, you can choose something else, but I try to help you guys out a little bit. Lucy, stop barking. So this first one, Beowulf is incredibly egotistical. He's very narcissistic. He's all about himself. Okay, the ending of the poem leads readers to believe that he was necessary for protection, okay, because he's a hero. It's supposed to be like the journey of a hero. But ultimately, the protection would come to an end because, as we all know, everyone must die. All right, everybody, I know that's very blunt and I apologize, but that's essentially what they mean, that the protection is going to end because at some point Beowulf will die. Okay, so is he a hero or is he not? All right. So that is something you are going to analyze his character. Okay. The next one, what is the importance of the way the poem is structured? How does it play a part of the narrative? Okay. The structure of things plays a part. Obviously, I just repeated what I just said. But how does it do that? Okay. How does the structure of it being a poem affect the way that it is delivered? Think of it as it's supposed to be passed down orally, not written down, but somebody decided to transcribe this. Lucy, shut up. Sorry, guys. My dog is incredibly annoying. I've had it like literally up to my eyebrows with my 2 dogs. And lastly, what role does religion play? So are they devout Christians? This is the time of Anglo-Saxons. So what or how historically would or should religion play? What or how would religion play a role, or should religion play a role? Okay, that's how you need to read it in this poem. Okay, what is something that maybe is reading correctly in terms of religion? What's reading incorrectly in terms of religion? I'll go over the next 2, I guess. I might as well, right? so I don't got to do this again. Okay, so the next one that you're doing is due in 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, it's due next week. In what way is Inferno a work of imagination and art rather than one of religion and philosophy? Okay, so you're going to analyze how it's about art and imagination and not religion. You can always go the other way as well. How does the poem's fantastic, imaginative, dramatic elements contribute to its effectiveness? Is the story as effective or less effective because of all of these, images that we're getting, the drama, the fantastical elements to it, the very, far out elements? Okay. How does allegory function in Inferno? So I don't want to tell you guys right away what an allegory is. You should, at this point, you should probably know, or, Google it. Okay. Think about the subject on both a universal level, so Inferno as an every person kind of story, or a particular level, which is the correspondence between specific punishments and specific sins. Okay. So as we go on this journey with Virgil, you're going to find out what punishment cheating gets you, or being gluttonous gets you, that they have different punishments for each crime related essentially to each sin. Okay, so you can think of it on that type of level. Okay, and lastly, is there any correspondence to the reason of having 7 circles or seven deadly sins? Does the order in which Dante enters the circles of hell correspond to the hierarchy of those sins? Okay, so does it mean that because the first level he enters is better, or like the least, bothersome, the least bad of the sins? Okay, is there a hierarchy? Lucy, shut up. Sorry. She whines until she goes out. Like, she knows I'm busy. Okay, and then finally, can you let the dog out? Finally, Hamlet. Okay, so think about Hamlet's relationship with Ophelia. Does he actually love her or no? Okay, does he stop loving her? Did he ever love her? Okay, so you're going to analyze the 2 characters of Hamlet and Ophelia and their relationship. The next one is consider Rosencrantz and Guildenstern's role in the play. Okay, why does Shakespeare create roles like this? Okay, what purpose do they serve? Are they simply for comic relief, or do they serve a higher purpose? There is a secondary play to this. It's called Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. So there was a follow-up, which I think is kind of funny. And then the next one, Hamlet is full of figurative language. How does Shakespeare use descriptive language to enhance the visual possibilities of a stage production? How do these images help to create tension, suspense, fear, and despair? I know, super fun to think about, right? So basically, you're going to analyze the words he uses. That's really it for that. You're going to analyze, like, do they truly, does his language, does his lexicon truly enhance the play, or does it really do nothing? And then finally, with this one, suicide's an important theme in Hamlet. Okay, so you have to discuss how the play treats the idea of suicide morally, religiously, and aesthetically, with particular attention to Hamlet's essentially two soliloquies. So, oh, that this too solid flesh would melt. And then the very famous to be or not to be, that is the question. Where he's essentially saying, should I live or should I die? But very dramatically. Why does Hamlet believe that most people choose to live despite the cruelty, pain, and injustice in the world? So again, you're going to analyze suicide in the terms of this play, not outside of the play. Okay. And then you'll look at how Hamlet views suicide as well. All right. So that's really it for these 3 short analysis essays. Remember, you are not writing in first person. You are writing objectively in third. And I think that's about it. I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday. And you'll get the Beowulf video either Wednesday night or Thursday morning, depending on how I'm sleeping. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.